Hi everyone, welcome back. I just miss your faces, even though I know you're all there and even though I can feel you there and I can see the chat and I read the chat and I read the comments afterwards and I love all that. I do miss your faces. But I really like that one idea that, was it Coralie? Not sure if I've got your name wrong, sorry. Who had that lovely idea is when this is all over and we can travel again and be together again, everybody travels to Amsterdam and we've got one big meetup and have a weekend workshop or a day workshop where we move and meditate together. How lovely would that be? Of course, not everyone's going to make something like that, but the idea is just so lovely, and who knows, maybe we can make that happen. Anyway, today I had a busy day, but an enjoyable day. And during my busy day, I really practiced. I noticed myself getting very busy and getting into my old pace of trying to hurry a bit and walking ahead of myself. And the fact that I noticed was so lovely. And also because of that, I slowed down and I brought the attention back to my body. Noticing myself, slowing down and noticing what I'm doing and bringing the attention back to noticing my hands and my feet and what's happening in my body and what's happening in my mind and heart. And this draws the attention away from all those thousand things back home to yourself. And so that's my invitation to you as well at home is as homework. If you want to do it, is to slow down and notice, take little breaks, take little pauses, notice yourself sitting where you are right now or standing. Notice the weight of the body on the pillow or on the chair that you're sitting on. Notice the sensations in your hands and in your feet. They're really easy to notice, by the way. There's a lot of nerve endings in both hands and feet. And because we use them so much, they are very much alive. So it's a very easy part of the body to get in touch with. And it can be, and again, it just draws you back home. So when I notice my hands and my feet, there is no room for anything else. There's no room for the stories. There's no room for the thoughts, for the cravings, for the distractions, for the rush. There's just that. And these we can call portals to presence. So the portals to presence can be what we feel, the hands, the feet, the floor underneath us. The portals to presence can be, what you hear, the sounds in the background. My husband taking a sigh, having a sigh behind the camera. The dog walking around, little treble. And these things as well take you out of your story and into the moments. And what you feel in your body, anywhere in the body, brings you back to the presence. Or it can be pressure in the body, or it can be relaxation. And your mind can be full or empty or busy. You may feel resistance. But these are all, and nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong. It's when we resist that we struggle. It's when we welcome and just notice with equanimity, without any form of judgment. This is when you sink and become present. And again, those thousands of things that we can be focusing on, they disappear and you arrive home with yourself. So try it out. Slow down. Notice yourself. Take breaks. And if you want to take it a step further, also notice your distractions. When you feel uncomfortable and you forget to welcome it, when you feel discomfort, pain or ache or emotionally discomfort, and you forget to welcome it. But what happens if you forget to welcome it and just notice it and be okay with it? You will start to distract yourself not to feel it. Notice that too. And that too is not wrong. You just want to illuminate it. You just want to notice it. So what do you do to distract yourself? What do I do to distract myself? I probably get up and make a cup of tea. Or I'm doing something and I think of something else. I would maybe turn on Netflix. I don't drink, so that's not my thing. But you could have a glass of wine or perhaps a piece of chocolate. What do you do to not feel your discomfort? And again, not to make it wrong. It's fine. It's okay. You can welcome that too. But it's good to illuminate it, to notice it. So don't do it unconsciously. It's when we become conscious that if you want to at some point, you can choose and sit with it. We call that the middle way. Okay, one more little thing. The middle way, like you have, when there's discomfort, it can come out in 3 different ways, in 2 different ways if you like. You can repress, you just don't feel it, you distract. Or you can unconsciously react. And the unconscious reaction can be that you get angry or that you take that glass of wine or too many glasses of wine. So you have this unconscious way of acting out, and then you've got this way of pushing it back. And then the middle way is where you notice and where you take a pause and take a moment and sit with that feeling that you now know causes you to distract yourself and causes you to run away from it. And you sit with it. You don't have to sit with it for very long. You can sit with it for a couple of minutes. You don't have to do that for a long time, but just notice it. And then maybe distract yourself, but distract yourself consciously, and maybe a healthier distraction. Yeah? So be with it, and then perhaps you can focus on something positive to distract yourself, something that's helpful. Okay, enough talking. Let's clear our energy system through a good old shakeout, and then we'll meditate. So let's stand up. And I'd love to hear your thoughts if you've got something to add to this, a little technique that you want to share with the people that are reading this. Maybe not on the chat, but maybe when the video stops underneath the video, so it stays there. And the chat's great, but what's underneath the video is actually easier to go back to for people and read it. The comments. Yes, the comments underneath the video. Thank you, Bas. All right. Yes, so let's just take a moment to feel what we're standing with. Do you have a chart that you bring to this moment from today? Have you been busy? Have you been bored? Have you been feeling discomfort? Have you been distracting yourself? Do you feel pressure? Do you feel an underlying feeling, or do you feel happy? What is it? Notice it. And that chart, let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of the chart so that you're open to be more in the present, and the noticing becomes easier, especially if there's a negative charge in your system, one that makes you feel all over the place. So we're going to bounce up and down on the heels, bending alternatively the knees. So very simple. And the bouncing, let that reverberate through the whole body. Deep breath in. And another deep breath. Remember, it's not just the bouncing, it's the breathing out that clears you of the charge as well. In and sigh. Make that sound. Make that sound with me, so at least I'm not doing it by myself. And bounce a little more. And then begin to shake out your right hand and your wrist. Keep breathing deep and sighing it out. And let the shaking move into the right elbow, the right shoulder. We're going to do a real old-fashioned, good, lengthy shake out. Nothing too much, but so feel and shake out really the whole right arm. Into the elbow, into the shoulder. You may want to stop shaking to really get that feeling. And then the left side. And and then the elbow. And then let that shake move into your shoulder while you keep bouncing up and down if it feels good. And then for a moment, stop bouncing to really shake out that arm. And go back to bouncing. Both hands at the same time. And then you can lean forward a little bit and let both hands and arms dangle. So you feel the shaking reverberate into your shoulder socket, which is great if you've been working on your computer all day. Super helpful. You might now want to keep your heels on the floor and bounce the knees, bending and straightening at the same time. Hey, 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 hey. And come straight up. Take your arms up, shake. So now I'm bouncing 2 legs at the same time, heels stay down. Keep those deep breaths going and the sighing out. Okay. And then begin to shake your hips, your waist. Moving around a little bit. And really let those bum cheeks move. So relax the lower back. And the belly, can you relax the organs? So also the organs begin to move inside. Deep breath in. Hoi. And keep going. Inhale. This work is not as charming as yoga, but it works super fast. Deep breath in. Okay. And then begin to shake your right leg from the hip out. And turn your foot around, rotate your foot so you rotate your ankle. Both ways. Good old shake, again of the right leg. And other side. Shake out the left leg. And then rotate your ankle. The other direction. Shake out one more time. Good. And then the little freestyle bouncing around. Remember, this is super healthy for your fascia, all of your connective tissue in the body. You hydrate the connective tissue this way. So if you've been sitting, stiffening up your body, this is super helpful and gentle. So bounce around a little freestyle, making a sound. Inhale. Way, good. And come to stillness. Oh yeah, one more time. Go and bounce a little more and then tap with your fingers on your throat, getting the energy to sink along the central channel. Breastbone, thymus gland. Deep breath in. Exhale out through the belly, pubic bone. High. Tap down. All the way down to the solar plexus. Down to the belly. Tapping along. Stippy comes in. Have a look what the hell I'm doing. Oh, stippy. And inhale. Way. Way. Good. And feel the body. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the difference. Right hand stroke down. Actually, both hands stroke down the head. Imagine you've got fingers of chi, of energy, and your fingers, the energy of the fingers reach very long, much longer into your body. So stroke your skin, but imagine what you're stroking goes right inside, stroking away any stagnant energy on both sides of the arms. Stroking down the sides of the body, the back of the body, the front of the body, down the legs. And let's settle the energy with the breath. Inhale. Float your energy, lift your elbows, keep your shoulders relaxed. And exhale. Bring the energy down. Inhale through the nose, again with your elbows. Float, exhale through the mouth, sink. So you're literally going down a little, bending to the knees. Turn the palms up along the central channel. Inhale, float. Literally grow and exhale, sink. Feel the energy sinking. Come to stillness. Inhale, float, palms up. Exhale. And know you're settling your energy. You've just gotten rid of the charge and now you're settling back in an organized, energetic state. Exhale. Elbows again. Floating your energy, rising, exhaling, sinking, settling, stillness. Palms up, inhale. And exhale. Oh, I love this so much. I hope you do too at home. I can really feel this affecting me. Inhale. Floating, exhale. And settling. Okay. Close your eyes. Tune in deeply. Jaw relaxed. And come to a comfortable seated position for your meditation. So you can sit on a chair, on a meditation pillow, anything in between, perhaps on your knees. Just comfortable. And when you're seated, if you're comfortable, you can close your eyes. Take a moment to arrive in this new posture. And relax your eyes. The space behind your eyes still deep within the brain. And notice the effect on body and mind. And relax the mouth, the jaw, the root of the tongue. And notice the effect of relaxing the root of the tongue. In my case, it really pulls my head back more in line, brings my neck more in line with my spine. Gets rid of my forward head posture that I've been creating over the day working at a computer. Relax your waist, your belly. And notice the effect of that. And then consciously yield, give your weight to gravity, to the floor. And as a result of that, maybe notice the lightness in the spine, extending upwards. Perhaps you notice something else. Welcome whatever's there. Notice what you feel inside your body. Perhaps you notice sensations in the palms of your hands, or heat, or coolness. Don't think about it. Feeling is not something you can do with the mind. The mind can only think about it. Feel directly within the hands. Your awareness can arise directly in the palms of your hands. It does not need your mind, not that part of the mind. So ungrip the mind, soften the mind and feel your hands directly. Find your portals to presence. Feel the soles of the feet. Perhaps you feel something else. Notice if you feel any pressure anywhere in the body. And welcome the pressure. It doesn't matter what you experience, the fact that you experience something and your ability to be present to it determines whether you're at peace or not. Determines whether you're happy or not. Be with it, without judgment, just noticing space, pressure, tingling. Perhaps pressure in the legs, tingling in the feet, a beating heart. Just be with it. Notice the sounds in the background. It's all just right. It is all what it is. And then notice whether you feel comfortable or whether you've experienced some discomfort. And don't make one right and the other not right. Just explore. Be with what is and welcome whatever experience is there. Not turning away from it. And if you feel discomfort, also notice your resistance if it's there. And welcome the resistance. Even that's not wrong either. It's all perfect. Just notice it. Illuminate it with your awareness. So whatever you're feeling in your heart, whatever emotional quality you're feeling, you can ask yourself, how do I feel about this pressure in my body? Or how do I feel about this lightness in my body? If you've got trouble accessing your emotions, how do I feel about my tingling hand? And be with that without judgment. It's true feeling the reality of our emotional life. That we access the light in our heart that lies behind all those emotions. The stillness. The light, the love that rests in the background. That illuminates all of this. All of this arises from that stillness, that light. And all of this points back to that stillness and this light. So use feeling, being with that without judgment as a portal into the love that rests in the background. Presence, basically. And allow your mind to be vast and clear. And thoughts are like clouds, but awareness is, clarity is that space in which the clouds appear and disappear. Tune into that part of the mind, that part of awareness. Openness, vastness, clarity. And just rest, either in the physical body, accepting the feelings, the sensations, either resting in the heart, in that clear light that rests in the background, that love. Or perhaps in the clarity of and the spaciousness of the mind. Crystal clear. And clouds aren't covering up the clarity, they're just temporarily passing. They don't need to be fixed, they don't need to be pushed away, they can be there at the same time. Just don't focus on them, let them be, leave them alone. And rest deeply within yourself. Rest in the presence, the loving presence, in the loving awareness. And from this place of, from this light in our heart, connect with each other. Open your heart to connect with all of our hearts, which is one big heart. We're all connecting to the same light, that same stillness in the background for all of us. That stillness that is there always for all of us, even when we forget or when we're busy, it's still there. And let's hold that space with each other and for each other. And you can feel how you're adding to that loving energy. And if you need it, how you can take from it. That's okay too. There's enough. And then calmly say to yourself, may I be happy. Not in a future moment, not when I fix this or that in myself, but may I be happy right now with the way I am right now, accepting myself fully. May I be happy just to be. And may I feel this presence of light, of love in the background. May I have clear access to that whenever I think about it, whenever I need to. Not needing, again, to change myself to feel that. Knowing we all have access to it whenever we want to. It's always there for all of us. That light does not judge. It doesn't need anything from you. It does not need you to change or fix yourself. It just needs you to relax enough to rest into it. To relax into it. That's all. So may you gently repeat to yourself, may I be peaceful. And may I be free of suffering. The suffering that I add to situations with my mind. The unnecessary suffering. And then extend these wishes to all beings everywhere, in all directions. Human or not, all beings everywhere. May all beings be happy. All life on earth and beyond earth. All life in general. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful and live with an open heart and with compassion. And may all beings be free. May all beings be happy. Return your attention to your heart, to your own heart, your physical heart. And from your heart, from the center of your chest, with gentleness, feel into your whole body. Feel your head, your arms and hands, neck and shoulders. Feel your torso, front and back, hips and legs. Embody your whole body. Sense your whole body from the heart. With loving awareness. And then prepare to come back. So you can gently exhale. And then as you inhale, you can come back and open your eyes. Okay. So, thank you so much for joining me. I hope this has reset you so that the rest of for some of you, your day has started. For others, your evening will start. Doesn't really matter. I hope the rest of your day, wherever you are in your day, will be relaxed. We launched a new program on Eckhart Yoga. So if you remember, we launched a program called Your Home Studio Class. I'm not sure. I think there's a link in the description. Otherwise, Kirsty will or someone will put it in later. It's a program where there's longer classes. You can sign up to it and you do 2 classes a week. Longer classes, your studio classes. And it's about an hour. And it's a really great way to stay fit. So I can really recommend it. To keep your body up. It's only twice a week. But to do that longer practice, to really keep your body strong and vital, is again of vital importance. Okay, so I'll be there tomorrow. And there's also, of course, a recommended class there too, there's a link for that too. It is, I wrote it down, it's the program studio classes. Your home yoga studio. Anyway. Oh, Kirsty is saying it. Very good. Your home yoga studio program. Yeah, I just looked at it. It looks fabulous. I'm going to do it myself too. Anyway, Kirsty and Jenny put that together. And it looks fantastic with different teachers, different classes. So, yeah. All right. See you tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Have a wonderful evening. Remember to slow down. Remember to slow down and be mindful of the portals to the presence, feeling your hands, your feet, noticing tightness or tension in your body. Remember to notice, to eliminate what you do to distract yourself if you feel uncomfortable. And I ask you to comment under the class, but I can't remember what I asked you to comment about. So I can only remember that.
How you run away.
How you run away?
From what's...
To comment about that? My husband thinks I asked you to comment about how you run away. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a nice one. But otherwise...
how you act out or how you run away.
Yeah, but anyway, love hearing from you, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Thank you.